Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I've done a video about this before, but it is something that I want to do again to emphasize it. This is something the general public does not know about. And if you knew about it, you might ask your state legislators and your congressmen, why in the hell does this exist? And I'm going to tell you a little bit of background about it. I'm going to share with you the impact that it has on the Durrani victims and anybody who's injured. And it is a great injustice, and it's one of the issues. I'm going to do a separate Facebook Live about this. I am creating and formalizing a party called the American Law Party, and I'm going to use that platform to pound away at these issues. And it's just incredible. So there's something in the law called subrogation and what we call a lien, a medical lien. Now, what subrogation is, and what these medical liens are, is an insurance company, state workers' comp, Medicare, Medicaid. If you're injured at the fault of a third person, like in a car wreck or a doctor, medical malpractice, whatever bills are paid, medical bills are paid, the insurance company has a right to come and collect those funds from you and your lawyer who's working for you if you get a recovery. Now, a little bit how Kentucky plays into this, which will blow your minds. The person who created the entire law on this in Kentucky is a guy by the name of Rawlings. And yes, he is related, he's the uncle to the Rawlings, who's the state rep, who worked for his uncle's company. What Rawlings did is he went to the legislature and said, wait a minute, insurance companies should be able to get their money back when these people get an award for something. He had the Kentucky legislature pass all the appropriate laws for it, and then he went into the business of helping insurance companies get this money. He is, in fact, and was the devil incarnate. He became one of the wealthiest men in Kentucky, his big headquarters down in Oldham County, giving money away to charity and everything else. But he is the devil. He created this system in Kentucky. The impact is this. So, you're injured, and let's say you get $50,000 in your settlement. If it's a car wreck, you're paying your lawyer a third plus court costs. If it's a medical malpractice, it's 40% or more. So that's $20,000 or $16,000. And if you have $20,000 in medical bills, they got their hand out and say, hey, we want our money back. It takes money straight out of injured people and puts it back in the hands of the insurance company. Now, here's why it's so wrong. If you fell out of a tree and had $20,000 in medical bills and there's nobody hurt, that insurance company has to pay the $20,000. Only if you recover money do they do it. And they pass law to where if a lawyer doesn't take care of this, they're personally responsible. It's off the charts how strong they make this law. Now just think about this. Do you think Kentucky, Ohio, and every state in the country would voters, if they knew their legislators and congressmen passed these type of laws, do you think they would want this type of law? Hell no. This is the strength of the insurance lobbies in every freaking state and in Congress. This is the kind of crap that hurts the working man and women, the injured man and woman, and unbelievable. And by the way, if you ever want to complain, the lawyers that get this, they don't get paid unless they freaking recover. They're like realtors. The only type of lawyer that doesn't get paid. The insurance company gets paid no matter freaking what. No matter freaking what. It's unbelievable. And you got to negotiate. Now, this is what happened with the Durrani victims. You're going to love this. Now, if you're dealing with a health insurance company, Medicare, Medicaid, and so forth and so on, guess what? That insurance company in Medicare, Medicaid is pre-approving the procedure. So you have all these insurance companies and all Medicare, Medicaid approving unnecessary surgeries by Durrani. So we begin with that. The insurance companies, Medicare, Medicaid, approved unnecessary surgeries. They don't do a damn thing. The law firm spends the money, advances the cost, fights the battle to get the settlements. When the settlements are had with the hospitals, whoever it is, these liens have to be negotiated. And some of these, because they involve spine surgery, hundreds of thousands of freaking dollars. So just think about this, folks. The 100 major insurance companies, Medicare, Medicaid, want to be paid back their money for medical bills for a medical procedure that was unnecessary, that they approved. They do no work, no effort to recover any money, and by law, they got to get freaking paid. Thanks to Ohio and Kentucky legislatures and Congress. Is that not unfreaking believable? We did something unprecedented. It's my idea. We sued every damn insurance companies and state Medicare and Medicaid. We sued them for approving the unauthorized surgeries. We immediately said to all the insurance companies, Medicare, Medicaid, we said, waive your lien and we'll dismiss the lawsuits. A lot of the insurance companies did. They waived their liens. I think the biggest one was Aetna. I think Aetna waived all their liens. Good for them. So we saved all that money going back to the insurance company by doing that. We're talking about, I think the number was like $20 freaking million in medical liens. It would wipe out their recovery. Some of these damn insurance companies refused to dismiss. Some wouldn't even negotiate any. And part of the problem was Medicare, Medicaid. When I had my falling out with Joe Deters, the straw that broke the camel's back, is he claimed that he was so connected in Ohio and yada yada. I said, Joe, just give me the name of somebody in state Ohio Medicare, Medicaid, that we can talk to help us negotiate this. And he wouldn't even give me a name. I mean, I wasn't even asking any special favors. I said, just give me the name of the contact person. So this goes on every single day in America. Let me tell you something I did. For the longest time, when it was all good, these insurance companies would threaten, but they would never do anything. I actually would give the money to my clients and have them sign something that said, please acknowledge that I'm giving you this money. We're not going to pay the insurance company. If they come after us, you're going to help me fight them. And I will pay the lien if we have to, but you're going to agree to fight. I did that for hundreds and hundreds of people successfully. How cool is that? I took all the risk, this to the insurance company, Medicare, Medicaid, for my clients. Then one day, 2008, 2009 happened, the collapse of everything. Insurance companies started wanting their money, got more aggressive. I ended up having to pay on one $40,000 out of my own pocket. But the bottom line is, folks, this is a system. Republicans and Democrats and your state legislatures and Congress have done this to you. And nobody knows about it. Nobody does anything about it. Nobody talks about it. Until it happens to you and you're faced with a gigantic lien that you've got to pay or deal with to your detriment. It's plain, flat out wrong. Thank you.